What's up, my people? How are you guys? I'm doing awesome. I know guys, I miss you too. I miss you too. The love is the same. It's been like 3 weeks since I made my last video, but I've been busy with graduation and all this stuff, but I finally graduated from college. I'm super happy, and I've been a little bit busy. I would say really busy with this. You guys know that I love movies. I'm a film major. You guys know that I love video games and I love music and pop culture and all this stuff, but I think there's something about me that you guys don't know, or probably know. I'm not sure. I'm an international student. I study in a country that is in mine. I'm just here under a student visa. Right now I'm studying in the United States, in California. I am from Venezuela, in South America. So yes, my first language is Spanish and my second one is English. But yeah, I am an international student, and for me, that's really awesome. I love being an international student and I love being a foreigner. I have had the time of my life in America, and I wanted to make a video that talks a little bit about how to be an international student, or the things that I need to do to be a successful international student. Now, I listed 10 things that really helped me out in my journey. It's been 3 years since I came to the United States, and it's been amazing. I want to share it with you guys. If you guys are international students in a country, of course a country that's not yours, and you guys want to make it better, see a better situation, listen to this. Or if you guys are in your own country and you guys want to be international students, you guys want to go to another country and be there and study there, you have to listen to these 10 things, alright? Number 10 would be second chance. And you guys may be wondering, what do you mean by second chance? Technically, international students get a second chance in life. You know, if I want to be like poetic and philosophical or whatever, when I was in Venezuela, I had a personality. My friends knew me from a long time since I was born. So I had this predetermined personality that everybody knew. So when you go to another country as a student, as a working visa or whatever, you have this chance, or this second chance, to make a new life. So you start from zero. For example, if back in your country you were really shy, then in this new country you can step it up and be more extrovert. Or if back in your country you were not as funny, you were kind of like grumpy, in this country you can change because no one knows you. So you can start from zero. That is what I love about being an international student. You have the chance to be something that your country couldn't really give you. So when you go abroad, you say, you know what, I'm gonna leave the bad stuff behind, take the good things, and then when I go abroad, I can be a new person. I can be the person I always wanted, which is awesome in my opinion. Number 9 would be to take risk. Well, being an international student and going abroad is a huge risk. I mean, you're going to a country, most of the countries do not speak your language, so you have to learn a new language, and you would always have the stigma of being a foreigner, which it might be good or bad depending on how you look at it. But taking risk, in my opinion, is like the foundation of living a good life, in my opinion. You have to take risk. If you don't take risk, you just stay home, you will never learn. Number 8 is student life with social life. That is number 8. Now you guys might be thinking, what does it mean? Well, what I'm trying to say is that when you come as a foreign student, you have a lot of odds against you. For example, I don't know how it works in other countries, but in the United States, when you go to college, you have to be a full-time student. Usually Americans, they take a couple classes, they work, they do all this stuff, but for us international student, we have to focus a lot on studies. If I'm not a full-time student, I need to go back to my country, so it's harder for us. So what I want to say is that as students, yes, it is important to get A's, to get your grades, to get your stuff, be responsible, do your homework, all that stuff, really important. But something that is also important is your social life. Social life is really important. Yes, of course, with social life you will have fun, meet people, it's gonna be awesome, but also social life will help you in your professional life by making connections. If you go to a foreign country, you're an international student, and you only focus on studying, yes, you will get better grades, yes, maybe you'll get a scholarship, which is good actually, but you need, in order to make that college experience complete, You need to have a social life. Hang out, meet different people, invest. Even if you're like an introvert person, just try to invest. It's really rewarding. It happened to me first semester, I didn't have any friends. Second semester, I risked it and I started talking to people. I made awesome friends and it was really rewarding. That is my recommendation. Number 7 is hanging out with the locals. Yes, it sounds weird because, you're in America, so you will have to hang out with Americans. Yes, it's true. It's stupid. It sounds funny, but a lot of people don't do it, even though they're here. I know from experience back in my college, people that come, from other countries, they come to America, and they have this bubble or social circle that their friends are only people from their home countries. So they never get that American experience that they're supposed to get in America. So it's like, for example, I'm from Venezuela, right? And I come to America and all my friends are from Venezuela and I always speak Spanish. Of course my English is gonna suck because I never practice it, right? But if I risk it a little bit and hanging out with the locals, with the Americans, that's when your language is gonna flourish. Because yeah, you may stumble, you may fail, say words that are not right, maybe your grammar sucks, but they will say, oh, that's not correct, this is the correct way. And you will improve your language, and that's how you learn, hanging out with the locals. Number 6, hanging out with other international students. Now this has to be my favorite out of all the things in the top 10 list because I love cultures, man. I feel like I'm a international guy. I love people from other countries, other cultures. I love learning about how they do things and their culture and their foods and their languages. I love it. In college, I joined an international student club where I became president actually, and I met a lot of people from awesome countries like Japan, Korea, Vietnam, Taiwan, Egypt, Syria, Brazil, Colombia, Spain, all these awesome countries, and it was really eye-opening. It was really fun. Number 5 was a little bit hard to put a title, so I just titled My Culture, Your Culture. When you are back home, back in your home country, it is hard to have the sense of identity of your nation because you're inside your country. So everyone else is from your country, so you really have to show patriotism. When you go outside, you go to a different country and you see all these people from different countries, you feel proud about your country because you want to be different. It's just human psychology. Like Korean people are really proud, Japanese people too, they love their country and their culture, which is awesome. But sometimes, and I'm guilty of this too, sometimes we put our culture so like in the front of our face and we don't want to accept any other culture and we say, no, my culture is the best. Which, I know, we understand you love your culture, but it would be nice if you learn other cultures too, so you have a broader experience and a broader knowledge of the world you live in. Because it's just not only one country, there's different countries. Number 4 would be learn a third language. When you move to a different country, let's put my example. I'm from Venezuela, my first language is Spanish, and I came to America. My second language would be English. Yes, I speak both languages, but when you are surrounded by a lot of international people, you want to learn a third language, which is really cool. And actually learning a third language through a second language is a really good brain exercise. Now, if you don't understand what I'm saying, let me try to explain it to you. So basically, I know Spanish, right? And I know English. But in my college years, I learned also Japanese. But I didn't learn Japanese through Spanish, which is my first language. I learned Japanese through English, which is my second language. Now, this makes like a really cool brain activity because I have Spanish, English, and then Japanese. But I only access Japanese with my English, which is my second language. And I access English with Spanish, so it makes a really cool exercise. It keeps your brain moving, and it is easier to learn, and it's more fun because your brain acts a different way. I really recommend it because nowadays knowing 2 languages is awesome, but learn a third language, it's pretty darn amazing. Number 3 would be to have a thick skin. As an international student, I would be lying if I tell you that being an international student is really easy, that nothing's bad is gonna happen to you, that there's no discrimination. Of course there is. Being a foreigner is hard, I mean, an international student is hard too. We have to keep up with a lot of crap. For example, we have to be full-time students. We have to know the language perfectly, even though it's as our second language. In America, people assume that you speak English, and if you have a weird accent, or you speak kind of slow, or you don't speak kind of fluently, some people might judge you, and it's hard. It's hard. It's really hard. Some people might make fun of you. It happens. That's why being an international student, you need to have a really thick skin. Because people will say, nah man, go back the way you came from, blah, blah, blah. I got that before. But you have to be strong, be confident, have a thick skin, and it doesn't matter, man. As long as you know yourself, and you know you can do it, there's no worries. Almost done with the list. Number 2 would be to be confident. This goes for both guys and girls. Like I said, number 3, being an international student is difficult. It is not an easy job, but we have to be confident. And we have to be certain to follow our dreams. You know, being confident, in my opinion, being confident is just being comfortable with yourself. I mean, yeah, you might have an accent, maybe it might be a little bit hard to understand your English, but you still do it. And you try to improve it, and you try to make it better. And you're comfortable with yourself. You want to improve, but you're comfortable with yourself. To me, that is confidence, and I think every international student should know this. Number 1 is here. So the number 1 thing that international students need to know, this is really generic, is to have fun. Just have fun, man. When you come to a different country, just have fun, meet different people, learn different cultures, learn different languages, experience, go, eat, date. Just have fun. Yes, of course, we have to study and do all these things, but just focus on having fun and being responsible. That's it. I know it's really generic, but that would be my advice as an international student. Just go out there and have fun. Do what makes you happy here. You came here for a reason, so just do it. Be confident. That's about it. I know it's really generic, but just be happy. Just do it. Do what makes you happy. So that is it, my people. Those are the 10 things every international student should know. Thank you very much for watching my video. Please, if you like the video, subscribe, give me thumbs up, comment on the section below. Let me know what you like, let me know what you didn't like. Just comment if you're an international student. Thumbs up. If you want to be an international student, thumbs up. Subscribe. Remember to subscribe. I'm going to talk about Overwatch later, and I'll do my videos more rapidly because I'm done with college. I'm in summer break, so I'm just gonna chill and do my videos. No worries. I am Angel, the creator. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.